Alright guys, so we are back with episode 9 of Saint-Etienne, and we have the first game of the season today, but before that, of course, we have to look at the transfers that we've done so far. There's still a few weeks left in the window, but I don't know if there'll be much else done, so I'll take you through what has been done so far. On the outs, we'll have a look at first. Sidibe is just a young player that I'm surprised we got $1 million for. Yeah, not great, but I mean, not complaining about £1 million. Couple of young players went out on loan. Lois Dione, who didn't really play for us last season, we got around £1 million for him. Kevin Monepake made his loan a permanent for $1 million. Nally left on a free. Young player Bigger McKendy, who doesn't look great, got 300k for him, not complaining. Farah Cogalan, who we bought in January, is away out on loan to Ligue 2. Gabriel Silva, backup left back, has left to Parma for $2.5 million. Fjolsen, the Icelandic centre back, has left as well after 1 year for 400k. Duyuse out on a loan, who was the backup deep lying playmaker that we had. Edmilson Correa is away on loan, and so is Ibrahima Cisse. So then if we look at the ins, the first one is Alexis Blin, who has been brought in to replace Ibrahima Cisse as the backup ball-winning midfielder, who will be challenging Jan Mvia this year as Mvia gets a bit older. Alexis Blin came in from Amiens, only 23 years old, under 21 international for France. Quite a handy ball-winning midfielder with his 15 marking, 15 teamwork, good stamina. He's just pretty good. He's pretty similar to Jan Mvia, so we'll see which one becomes the starter. He cost £3.2 million. Marato, young centre back, 19 years old, Brazilian, good ball playing defender. Doesn't have great bravery, which does kind of concern me, but he's a really good left-sided, because he's left-footed, obviously. Yeah, good left-sided centre back. Masadio Haidara, who you might remember from Newcastle, backup left back, will be challenging Trauco. He is quite a good player actually. Really good work rate as well, which is good to see. But he's came in as a squad player to start off, and yeah, obviously he's replacing Gabriel Silva, and he is just that bit better than Gabriel Silva. The final one so far is quite a big one. Yassine Adli, who's a bit of a wonder kid on Football Manager, still only 20 years old. He's came in from Chelsea on loan for the season, not paying too much in terms of wages and stuff as well. Can play as the attacking midfielder or as the deep lying playmaker. I think it will be the deep lying playmaker to start off with. He may move into the forward positions during matches and stuff. We'll just have to wait and see on that one, but he's probably the biggest signing of the summer so far. We do still have £8 million left and 80k of wage budget to play around with, so more players can definitely come in to push for this European season, but I'm quite happy with what I have so far. And yeah, going to get into the first game of the season, which is against newly promoted AS Auxerre, so let's go. So this is the team that we're going to start with. No new signings are going to start today. We've got Wule up top, we have Moise Kean out in the left, Nketiah on the right, Boudibou's down the middle, Cabaye and Villa in the middle, Trauco, Sarr, Makudi, Valencia and Ruffier. One thing I did forget to mention there in the transfers is we did manage to get Tanganga back on loan. Tottenham did eventually agree to it, so he's going to be the backup right-sided centre-back, so good to have him back in. Adil Uchiche will be going out on loan. Paris Saint-Germain made a bid for him for about $5 million, but he's going to be worth much more than that in a couple of years, so I decided to loan him out first, and he may be in the first team next year. So yeah, he's going to be on the bench today, but that's because of a few injuries that we have. One to Yassine Adli, the new signing, and then our two backup wingers, Bouanga and Nordin, are both also injured. Borja Majoral hasn't returned yet from the Olympics, where he was actually in the dream team, which is good to see. But yeah, he hasn't returned yet, which is quite disappointing, but it means Wule gets a start up top. Let's get into this. Don't know too much about Auxerre, obviously they're just a newly promoted team. El Ghazi is I'm guessing their star man. Obviously, he was at Aston Villa before, so I'll have to watch out for him. I do know Vincent Marchetti too, their centre mid. He's quite a handy player. Let's do this. We should win. Let's be honest. They're a newly promoted team, and yeah, we need to start the season with a bang. Really. Saying that, they do come forward to start off with here, and Otre's in. Raffier with a save. Hopefully, we can put a marker down at the start of the season, and none of the new signings are in the team. And there we go, Wule. That's good to see. Obviously, with Maharal being out for the Olympics still, I think he returns like the day after this match, so he is back very soon. But Wule with the finish, good to see. I don't just want to win 1-0. We're a better team than them, quite clearly, and we just need to, like I said, put a marker down. Hopefully we can win, 2 or 3-0. Keep a clean sheet. As Moise Kean now on the left, already on a yellow card, which is a bit worrying, but goodbye to Traco Wule as he scored again. It's onside. Fantastic. Okay, 2-0. And Wule making a flying start to the season. Not just boosting our shirt sales, but playing superbly in the opening day of Liga. Just approaching half time, still 2-0. But there's another highlight. I thought he was going to be in for the hat trick there. It'd be brilliant for him to get a hat trick on his. Oh, that was his moment. He couldn't quite finish it. And I think it's going to be 2-0 going into half time. Yep, okay. Fantastic. Well, we're outplaying them. Possession's actually quite even, but obviously we've been the better team, and it is 2-0 so far. Moise Kean not having the best of games so far, on a 6.4, but a yellow card as well, of course. Paris Saint-Germain winning their first game of the season, as are Stade Rennais, who you'll remember were fantastic last year. I think are they winning 4-0? Or they already have won 4-0, I think. But it was nearly smashed in a free kick there. He is really handy on set pieces, Riyad Boudebouz. I think we'll make a change now. Antonio Valencia isn't fully fit, so we'll get his sort of namesake, Palencia, on to replace him. I feel like Moise Kean or Nketiah can come off, but we don't actually have any wingers on the bench at the minute, so I might have to. I'll put Boudebouz out in the right because he can't really play on the left properly, not as an inside forward anyway. And we'll have to take Nketiah off, who hasn't been terrible, but Moise Kean's definitely been worse. But I feel like giving Moise Kean to the end of the match to see if he can improve at all. I'm hoping for bigger seasons than last season from both of them wingers. Not the best of starts for them, but we'll get Yusuf on for now for Nketiah in the attacking midfield role, and we'll get Alexis Blin on for his debut, bring him on for Mvia just to see out the rest of the match. Just praise the boys now before we finish here. That's Bernard? Oh, it's okay. I thought it was like Everton's Bernard. Had me slightly worried. I don't know what's just happened. Is that a highlight? That can't be a highlight. I don't know where Rafia's rolled that to as well. There's a madness happening right now. Kabai out to the left. Wule's in for a hat trick, and he just can't seem to get that hat trick. Would have been great for him to get one like on the first day. I'll take a 2-0 though. 3 would be better, but I'll take 2 to start the campaign. Just passing 90 minutes now, and that should be us. Yep, so we win 2-0. It says there that they predicted a draw before the match. I have no idea why. Yeah, Moise Kean did not impress at all. I suppose Boudebouz wasn't fantastic either. In fact, all 3 of the attacking midfielders weren't too great, but it's great to see Wule scoring goals. He is a good player, isn't he? 28 years old still, so it's not like he's aging too much. 72 caps for China is mental. But yeah, not a bad first game of the season. Hopefully we can keep that up. We do have, who do we have coming up? Nantes, who actually gave us some problems last year. Nice, Lens, who I think we lost to as well at one point. Montpellier, Dijon. So we don't actually play any of the big teams until sort of this period where we have a terrible run. Oh dear. Yeah, we play Monaco, Lille, PSG, Lyon and Stade Rennais in real quick succession, and obviously that's around a load of Europa League games, so it's going to be a tough run. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and please return for the next episode if you have enjoyed. I think we'll come back for the I suppose I should probably do, I won't do the first Europa League group stage. The draw for that hasn't come out yet, but I'll come back for the second Europa League group stage game, whoever that might be against. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Come back for that, and peace.